This is Ronan Conway talking you through CA2 for DWBI. I suppose at the outset I should say that, like probably many others, I did a sort of a copious enough search of lots of different data sets, and I sort of homed in on sort of safety road traffic data. At the back of my mind, I thought that there's some element of UK data or the things that they have in their data that might be useful for ourselves as well. It's not that far away from us, similar enough sort of jurisdiction in some respects. And if we just go very quickly look at the sort of environment that they have, they've got a fairly, and I'm talking about structured data here for the most part. Um, there's some element of CSVs and metadata. Not fully, like, I mean, I suppose implicit metadata are the column headings and stuff like that, and that gives you good enough pointers. But in terms of aspects of sizes of the the fields and all those things you had to look at after when you were bringing the data in. Just I would call out one thing. I did 2014, and one of the things that was a bit of a bum steer was I was interested in terms of relationship between alcohol digital breath test and pure accidents. And of course there's obviously some connection there, but not anywhere near as nice as you'd would hope it might be, in that even when there's an accident, um, you know, and a casualty and all like that, they don't have a very direct connection between that data. You probably could have gone after it at a macro level, but I didn't do that. And also vehicles by make and model. I had sought for another opportunity, some sort of little patterns associated with brands and stuff like that, but it was actually quite well devolved from some of the other data, and actually effectively missing quite a lot as well. So if we go back here quickly to the SQL environment, I should just point out, this is uh, our database that we set up was in here, that one there, and there's quite a lot of stuff in there. Some of it was sort of interim sort of work data tables that are not, maybe should have been flushed out, but I just would be a bit loath to get rid of them. And for the most part, CSVs, some of them were imported into this environment directly, um, you know, um, and but you will see in the SSIS that we take in the data from CSV format, and the primary thing, like our star, is associated with the dim in fact here, and it's quite a simple one here. And the other thing is, and there is that the main fact table there, and you can see there it's got a primary transaction ID there. It's quite a good idea, that, versus sometimes you get some fact tables where they're built up solely with the dims as as they sort of concatenate a primary key, but that's a more portable type one, and can cater for a new dim coming in, and then you can see measures down below, and and we'll see this when we go over to the SSIS, that you could also effectively, it's a regen, and I'm going to run it now, just going to run it now. Oh gosh, stop debugging, how I meant to do this, hold on, now run it again, hold on. Start. There we go. Um, I was in debug mode there now. Okay, let's see if it's running through here. But just as this is going on, you can sort of see it running through the steps there. The associated with this environment, the as it's going through there, yeah, important point here, because it's a snapshot. Um, we basically can totally regen the the fact table, and they're not slowly changing dimensions. I only had to do the dimensions once, if you like, and but the fact table gets fully flushed and regened, and we'll just have a quick look at it over here in a moment when it comes through. Yeah, it's coming through here, and this is just sort of preparatory tables, and there's some element of cleanup, and down here is the replenish of the dim and fact table, which is quite important, and then we'll go across and look at that in the SSAS environment. So it isn't quite there yet. Okay, let's go. waiting for the thing to cook. Okay. Shouldn't take long now. I know I could sort of splice it, but yeah, there we go, it's finished. So if we just go back across and have a look at that in this environment here, and you can see that. So if we just actually have a really quick look at come on, sorry, I'm very ham-fisted here. Now, oh, stupid me, oh, there it is there. But anyway, there's about nearly 200,000 records there, but like obviously these are the ones, but you can see obviously these are like ints in there, and then you've got your measures in there as well. If we just very quickly look over in the SSAS environment for the dimensions and all here, and this is this same sort of data over here, and I'm just looking here at the most simple star there, and it is, you saw it on the other thing there, it does have the full foreign keys and stuff like this. One of the problems is though that when I went to deploy it, and I've gone through this a wee bit with the services, and I haven't cracked that one, and I had it working at one stage, and I sort of had my report server for another variant of this going as well, but I'm holds in that regard. But you can sort of see the structure in there, and then those are the other tables, if you like, that were maybe associated with feeding that as well. So if we then just go back over here and have a final look over here at the actual environment itself, I'll just finish it off on this note here, just to restate, this is really what we were doing there, what I demonstrated to you. And I would characterize SSAS as being part of that there. And then within here, it is sort of configured, if you like, for your multi-dimensional thing. I am not demonstrating to you the SRS. I did get a run with that before, but I have to say not laterally with this data, because I've actually been in and out of this a few times as well. So I'm just going to cut it at that, because I think I've gone on a bit too much. All right, thank you.